Hello, welcome to Mustache Ride, episode 71. I'm Sherman Cool. This guy's the Dirty Tooth, and we are thankful to have you here. Very thankful, very
Mhm,
full of great
mhm.
that you are here with us today because we record this show live every other Saturday night, right here on Twitch and YouTube for your viewing pleasure. Tooth, how are you?
Doing pretty good, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm still full.
Still full? From what?
I said it was like 48 hours ago that I ate a big old meal
And
and I'm still full.
you're stuffed?
I am like that of a turkey.
Mmm.
Yes, I saw where you were going with that. Yeah, dude, I feel like my belly grew 10 times. Like, like how the Grinch's heart grows? That's my
Oh,
belly
yeah.
on Thanksgiving.
Nice. What'd you eat?
I ate turkey. That's actually one thing I was going to ask you. What was your favorite food that you ate this Thanksgiving? Specifically this Thanksgiving.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that the food, at least at my dinners, was a little on the mid side this year. It
No.
was just like regular. Like it felt regular.
Huh.
But it was fine. It was fine. But I'd say the turkey was probably the best. Like the turkey was
That's
good.
good.
Yeah.
Turkey's easy to screw up. So, that's good.
Yeah. They were both baked and I prefer a deep fried turkey,
Oh.
which is better. But
I can't
yeah.
say I've ever had a deep fried turkey.
Oh, once you go deep fried, you never go back.
Oh man. Well, you went back and you missed the
I
deep
yeah,
fry.
I do miss a deep fried, yeah.
Ah.
So
Well,
we
I
before we moved here, like back to be closer with family, we had like one of Chelsea's coworkers that we would go to Thanksgiving there because we
yeah.
would not come back for Thanksgiving, we'd just come back for Christmas. And they had everybody bring a bunch of food. And so it was more like potluck. So you got a lot more options with it. Whereas here,
Yeah.
like one family cooks the meal. And so it's like, it's just whatever they cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good though. All of it was good. What about you? Do you have like a favorite?
Well, this year, so I went to my wife's family's house and they like a bunch of people brought stuff and it was like a big potluck kind of thing. There was a
Mm.
very large variety of food. And one of the things that surprised me and delighted me the most was my brother in law made Brussels sprouts
Oh.
with like onions and bacon. And it was on the grill. And then I guess he brought it
Okay.
inside and finished it inside on a pan or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how he did it,
Hmm.
but it was delicious. And he has two sauces with it. He's like, you're supposed to use both sauces. There was like a balsamic vinegar sauce and some like orange sauce, like a chipotle kind of
Hmm.
sauce. And it was, oh, dude, it
Okay.
was crazy. I've never loved Brussels sprouts more in my life than eating those. I was really surprised.
I'm not a big Brussels sprout fan, but I do like when they're like real crunchy. Like I don't know if you've seen smashed Brussels sprouts, but they're
Oh,
like they like parboil them and then they smash them and then bake them. And then they're
oh,
like real crispy, crunchy, and you can like dip them. Yeah.
or put like garlic and put garlic and butter on anything and I'll eat
Yeah.
it. But like, dude, that sounds good.
Yeah, I like a crispy thing. I like crispy stuff.
Yeah, the turkey was really good this year too. Um, it's
Nice.
funny there were two turkeys, and two people make the turkey every
Mm.
year. So
Okay.
there's always two turkeys, two options. One person prides themselves on being the best. The other person usually lacks. It was opposite this year,
Whoa.
and so but nobody had the balls to tell the person that they lost this year,
Yeah, that's
and so
funny.
they probably to this day still think that they made the best turkey, but it was dry, bro. The other one was nice and moist and delicious.
Dang.
hmm
Somebody should have said something. I mean, they don't know. Next year it could
I
be the same now.
I thought about it, but I was like, nah,
You
because
should be thankful for it. You shouldn't be
it
complaining about it.
right. That's
Yeah.
that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So nice. Well, quick housekeeping. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a good one. If you celebrate, um, If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. We would appreciate it. We like bigger subscribe number, and we
Yeah.
want more people to see this.
Yes.
Also, join the Discord, suggest
Yes.
topics, look at our go live notifications, never miss an episode live. And then also check out our Patreon because a lot of the other content that we make for YouTube usually shows up on Patreon about a week early before it goes out on YouTube. And then we sprinkle in some stuff that's Patreon exclusive, like the Player Pass recordings, the games that we play. We record those on the side. And if we don't stream the game, that's literally the only place you're ever going to see us play through our Player Pass games. So check out
Yeah.
the Patreon.
And I've never streamed a player pass game, so they're all on there. And in my opinion, my streams are pretty wholesome. These are not as wholesome as my streams. So you could get a whole different side of me over there on Patreon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. Patreon.com/mustache ride pod.
Yeah.
Probably. Pretty sure that's it.
That sounds close. It's in the description.
Now, before we get on to what we've been up to, Tooth, I heard a little birdie told me that you have something special for us today.
I do, yes. I do have something special, and I want to see who you think would win in a 1v1 between all of the Overwatch heroes.
Oh.
And so we got a little bracket here.
Okay.
In light of both of us loving Overwatch and the Overwatch Classic event that's been going on, I thought it would be cool. Who's going to win? 1v1. We have them all. We'll see who the final champion is. I think it should be pretty easy.
Yeah. If you watch this show often, you know how much we love Overwatch. So this is appropriate. Does it have everyone? Do you scroll down? Are there more?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It should have everybody.
I don't see Venture. I don't see Lifeweaver.
Venture and Lifeweaver may be too new.
Okay, no Junker Queen.
No. So almost everybody.
Almost everybody.
Up to Sojourn.
Sojourn. Okay.
Everybody up to Sojourn. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. And speaking of, we have the first matchup, Sojourn and Symmetra.
So this is specifically in a 1v1.
Yes, this is their kits against each other, just a Slayer round. Who's gonna win? Symmetra's turrets, sneaky, but Sojourn's cannon, pretty crazy.
I think Sojourn takes this. I mean,
yeah,
spray Symmetra, headshot her, and it's over. Like headshot her with the railgun. And there's like situations where Symmetra could win this one, but I think Sojourn takes this one.
I don't think Symmetra's ult is powerful enough to deal with what Sojourn could do to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially yeah, it's Sojourn.
It's easy. Like we said.
Okay, all right.
Easy peasy. Oof. All right, not as easy. D.Va versus Mei. Mei's pretty accurate. She's got the wall, she's got the ice healing.
D.Va's got the mobility.
The rockets.
I guess my question is, can they run away and get heals, or are we doing no healing with the healing spots?
I don't know. I've never done an Overwatch 1v1 actually.
Me neither. I feel like it's just like in one of those custom game rooms. It's just a blank room.
Yeah.
No healing items.
Yeah, I think it's straight. Just straight.
Okay. Then I think Mei wins. Call me crazy.
Because of the healing she can do herself.
She can heal. She can D.Va's got the mobility, and so she can keep a distance, but
the second she gets demeched,
that's definitely over.
It's over, right?
And then if D.Va tries to defense matrix, Mei can just primary fire through it.
Yeah.
I think Mei wins this one.
I'm not going to disagree with you here. I think you're right. Because of the healing. I think because of the healing.
Okay.
Lucio.
Yeah. Yeah. In a 1v1? Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, Lucio.
I feel like
right?
in most of these, the supports are gonna get snubbed, but yeah,
Yeah,
Lucio wins.
I mean, like Mercy's good with their gun, but she just doesn't do enough damage.
Yeah.
No, not good. Not good for Mercy. Sorry, Mercy.
All right.
Oh,
This is
and
tougher.
this is interesting because Torb has the turret
Her.
that will fire at Farah. Can she deal with that? She's got to deal with the turret and Torb same time.
I feel like a lot of these depends on who's playing, you know. But
Yeah.
in a straight 1v1, you know, two of the best top players in the world. I don't know. I want to say Farah because Farah just destroys the turret, and then she has time to just kind of be really mobile and take out Torbjorn. But a good Torbjorn can hit that primary fire really often, so that's tough.
I don't think I just don't think Torb can hit Farah enough.
Yeah, it's a not hit scan, it's
Yeah.
projectile. You know, it
Yeah.
takes time to get there. Yeah, I think Farah wins this.
Yeah.
You agree?
I
Yeah.
agree.
Okay. 1v1, Ash v Reinhardt. I gotta go with Reinhardt on this one.
I mean like
You were with
what
me?
yeah, you
Okay.
can't get away. Like he's gonna shield up to you and then he's gonna, fire strike you one and then he's gonna charge you and you're gonna be finished. I mean, what are you
I
gonna
mean,
do?
she has the blunderbuss or whatever, the shotgun to get
Yeah.
high ground, and then he has to go up some stairs to get high ground, and then she can just drop down,
If
and
there
then
is
he
high
drops
ground
down.
though, in the blank map
That's
scenario,
true.
there's not.
Ooh. Yeah, Reinhardt wins.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
the shield's good.
Okay, another tough one. Because the passive healing for the support happens pretty quick, but like
It does.
one headshot and she's dead, right?
Yeah, so the problem here is Kiriko's main like good thing is that she can zip away to another
No one,
teammate. No one
to
here,
zip to.
no one to zip to. Can't get away.
Hanzo takes it.
Hanzo
Hanzo takes it in a 1v1.
just has to happen.
Okay, this is interesting, but it's really not.
No, it's kind of it's Zarya, right? Like
But the Discord orb plus a charged attack, but like while you're charging, she just drains you.
Yeah, if she's in a bubble.
Ah,
I mean, if you hit
yeah.
her with the bubble, if you hit her with your attack, she's a bubbled. Like,
Dang, yeah, the supports are getting screwed on this one. Yeah, Zarya wins.
yeah, you're getting toasted.
All right, you say it first this time.
I think it's got to be Roadhog. Roadhog's got the healing ability. He's got the pig pen now. Throw the pig pen in the shield. I mean, Winston's good, a lot of mobility, but you got to be close to each other to kill each other. I mean, Winston does
That's
have the
right.
far fire, but Hog
That's
could
kinda
Hog could
negligible.
Hog could hook you though.
Yeah, I guess he could just like Winston could keep his distance, like just stay really far away because he's so mobile and just keep hitting the right click,
Yeah.
the you know, the ranged ability. But I mean, eventually Roadhog is going to get close. But I mean, Winston can leap so far. Ah, it's tough.
Yeah, I just think Roadhog's got a healing ability, and that's just
Yeah, that kind of does it, huh?
yeah. I think in any scenario where you can't go get a health pack, healing takes you.
Roadhog it is.
Roadhog. All right.
Oh, we're
so
doing all the left side first and then switch going. Okay.
That's what it is. I guess so. Yeah. Sojourn v Mei.
Oh man.
You want me to
it could
throw
go
in?
either way.
I think Mei takes this, and I think
Interesting.
I think it's because they both have a level of accuracy, but again, Mei has the healing. Sojourn can't like slide at you and jump over you to get it because Mei has the wall. And so
Yeah.
I think it could go a really good Mei can pop you in the head so many times so fast.
Not to mention if, you know, I could see this fight getting to ultimates and but then if Mei pops her ultimate, Sojourn just slides out of it. Sojourn pops her ultimate, and railguns you, but then you got the wall,
Yeah.
and then you got the icicle or the iceberg, whatever you call it. Ice. I think you're right. I think it's May,
I feel like
but
it's
that'd
gotta
be
be May.
close.
Yeah,
That's
it
tough.
would be really close, but I feel like the healing again is just that
But
gets you.
it's only so often,
That's
and
true.
once you're out of the ice, Sojourn's just pummeling you. That's tough.
The gun is faster.
And but a couple headshots and Sojourn's toast.
Yeah.
That's a toss up. What final answer?
I'm thinking May.
Okay, I'll agree with you on this one. Let's go.
May making it in.
Interesting.
Lucio's pretty quick.
Yeah,
is
but
he
his
fast
projectiles are
enough?
pretty slow.
Yeah, I don't think he's fast enough.
I don't think so either. I mean, we know he's not going to get booped. Lucio, only bad Lucios get booped
Yeah.
off the map. But there is no off the map because we're in a blank square room.
And he can't get away from that, you know?
Now it's just a matter of Farah being able to hit her shots often enough
Yeah.
to where Lucio doesn't heal. You
But
know?
but if she gets one little like knockback and he's paused for a second, that's a shot straight to the face.
Boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, I think Farah takes
And
it.
then once the ult comes here, like where's he gonna go?
I just imagine Farah floating in the middle of the room away from the walls.
Yeah.
Lucio just riding the walls all around the room, never hitting Farah. Farah like occasionally hitting Lucio, but Lucio just heals back up. It's just that would just go on forever, you know? So they would have to get kind of crafty.
Yeah.
I think Farah ultimately takes it, but it would be close.
I think so too. Oof. Okay.
Okay, we're getting a little spicy here.
I still think Reinhardt just in a open room scenario
In a 1v1.
in a 1v1.
Hanzo can run up the wall, but then
Yeah.
he's going to come back down right into Reinhardt's palms, right into his hands. Smash him.
Smushed.
Reinhardt takes it.
Yeah. He's too good.
All right. This is a tough one.
This is a tough one. Cuz the Pigpen's going to charge her up, right? If she's orbed,
Yeah.
if she's bubbled.
She's going to be at 100, and
She's-
Roadhog can only heal so much.
Yeah. I mean, she's crazy right now. Too.
I feel like she's always been a little crazy.
But yeah, that's true.
Certain matchups don't really go great, but
I think old Roadhog takes old Zarya, but I don't think in the current game that Roadhog can beat Zarya in this scenario.
in a straight up 1v1,
Yeah.
empty room, no cover, that'd be tough. I think Zarya wins though.
I think so too.
If it comes down to ults, it's like Graviton Surge versus the big shotgun thing Roadhog has,
Yeah.
which just charges up Zarya more.
Yeah. She'll be at 100, just like pummeling you when you're stuck in her gravity.
She'll be flying away while she shoots grenades at you, you know. So that's all right.
All right.
This one's tough.
You know, I think this is where May goes down. Hard to hit Farah.
It's the projectiles.
It's the projectiles.
Despite the healing.
Yeah. I didn't want to take her this far either, but she's this far.
She's just so mobile.
She's
And those
good.
rockets, not only it's the splash damage because you don't have to get direct hits.
No.
And then it just how long is the cooldown for May's ice healing? It's got to be like 14, 15 seconds.
Yeah,
I
think it's 15 seconds.
Plenty of time to get enough hits to kill her, you know?
Yeah, I think it's got to be Farah.
All right, Farah.
Oof. The classic. I think this is where
it's a 1v1.
Yeah.
It's a 1v1. No teams backing up these tanks.
I think this is where Reinhardt goes down. Cuz
Really?
Reinhardt's whole deal is that he has some other teammates that can just start to get Zarya because he's blocking her stuff with the shield. Everybody's still shooting her, and then he can charge in. But in this case, he's just got to hope that she's not at 100 and swing, 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 swing,
Swing
swing.
away. Yeah, but one charge, one pin.
Yeah,
He's got the fire strikes. I mean, you just got to bait out the bubbles, and then shield and like and hit your fire strikes, hit your pin, and it's
that's
over.
true.
You
That's
know,
true. 2 fire strikes and a pin, and she's pretty toasted.
it's that
Bubble
it's
or
tough.
not. Bubble or not.
Let's think about ults because Reinhardt, Earth Shatter right into Zarya's bubble,
Yeah.
and then she's full charge again or whatever.
Yeah. But she's
Or
got the
Graviton.
grav to nothing, to the shield.
And then Reinhardt just shields the whole thing anyway.
Yeah.
But his shield does run out.
It does, yeah.
And so do the bubbles. That's a coin flip, man. It really depends on who's playing. Man.
I'm now thinking Reinhardt just because of the fire strikes.
And
Two
the
fire strikes and a pin.
The pin would that's so much damage. Okay, I'm
Bubble or
with you,
not.
Reinhardt. Dang, Reinhardt's made it far.
Farah.
Farah against Reinhardt though. In a square room.
She's all over you. You can't shield
She's
her.
all over. I mean, you can, but only for so long. She's gonna hit that shield. It's gonna run out.
And your only defense is fire striking her.
Fire strikes.
You got to hit him.
Or the lucky pin when she runs out of jets, which is like a pretty low chance you're gonna hit that.
Low chance.
Man, Farah can't go this far. This
I
can't
know.
be. Farah's only gone this far because of who she's gone against. If she went against these others,
Yeah,
on the other side, like she wouldn't have made it this far.
I agree, but I don't think Ryan can do it.
I think, yeah, I agree.
All right.
Okay.
You walk, Farah.
All right. We got to pick up the pace a little bit here. Holy heck.
Arissa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's just the healers are getting.
They're getting
knocked.
crushed. There's no team to back you up.
There's not. Arissa.
Okay.
All right, we're going hot into it.
Ramattra.
Yeah, it's got to be.
He's got the punches, but then
I was
just run away.
Yeah, but he's got the fire too. What are you gonna do? Like, he can still shoot you even if you run away.
Yeah, the pebbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ram wins. Okay.
Which sucks because I wanted Soldier to take it because I want him to take out the Pharaoh. But classic snipers v snipers.
Classic matchup. This would be tough.
Yeah, one headshot though.
One headshot. But she's got to stay still while she. But it's just one headshot. It's
just one headshot. It's got to be Widow. There's no shield. There's no anything. One headshot kills you.
But imagine because Widow's standing still, Anna hits the sleep dart, and then pop, pop, pop. Widow's dead.
Yeah.
But can while being hit, can Widow secure that one headshot, one full power headshot?
Well,
That's
she's got the grapple too. So she grapples up
a wall,
turns around.
Falling. You're not hitting that sleep dart.
You're not.
Okay, Widow takes it.
Widow
sorry,
all day.
Anna. I love Anna. I feel like Cassidy is like the Tracer counter, right?
Yeah.
With the nade.
Yeah, because it stops
nade and then fan the hammer.
Yeah, I don't.
But
think,
also, you got to hit those.
Yeah,
those
you got to hit
so
it.
mobile. What are you thinking? What's your argument?
I think it's got to be Cassidy too. Because I think Tracer will quickly just like use every single thing. She'll blow all of her stuff right away because she'll have to.
Yeah. Cassidy.
I think it's got to be Cassidy.
Okay. This is kind of tough.
Yeah, it is.
But
honestly,
Sombra goes invisible. Reaper doesn't know where she's at. She pops up behind him. Like it's entirely possible that she just blows him out,
she's got to get the hack and pop up behind him. But I think with her new kit where she's revealed pretty easily, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's got
I
to be
think Reaper would
Reaper.
just run her down. He would just
Yeah,
run her down.
I think so.
Ah,
All
that's
right,
tough though.
Reaper. It is
That's a tough
tough.
one. Because you get hacked and you can't run away,
You
you know?
can't. Yeah.
But do you need to? All right. All right. Okay.
This is tough.
Is it?
Yeah, because Sigma's got the shield. He's got the rock. But I
And
don't.
he's got
And he's got the. Oh yeah. Okay. Sigma. Yep.
you say it. Use your words.
He's got the
absorb
the
thing.
absorb for the shield.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, as soon as you see Bastion go into turret, he pops the absorbs basically all of the turret,
and then
and
throws up a
hit-
shield
and then throws a rock,
yeah.
and then he just bang, bang, bang,
Yep.
kills him.
Yep.
Bastion's done. Okay, so
Sigma.
Sigma wins. Ooh, that's a tough one though. Bastion could be good against some people in a 1v1, but
He would be, yeah.
oh man, I've gotten just destroyed by so many Doomfists when playing.
I think Doomfist takes this. You could
It's a
trap him.
bummer,
You
bro.
could trap him, sure, but I don't know. There's just no way. He's too fast. He's too good. You're not talking about a Doomfist that's gonna jump into your trap. You're talking about one
No.
that's gonna jump over it and then punch you.
Yeah, punch you into a wall or just punch you. Yeah, you're done. That's Doomfist. He's just got
Doomfist.
too much health, and Junkrat, if he hits his shots, he can do a lot of damage. But
Yeah.
like,
He's got to be shielded though. All right, Moira, Genji.
now this is interesting because Genji can't do anything to deflect what Moira does besides the orb.
Yeah.
Sure, but like if she stays squirrely, she can just drain him.
Yeah.
But Genji's gonna hit those shots, get her half health, and then just charge through her.
Yeah.
Killer.
I don't think she'll have enough health regen to do it. I think Genji takes it.
But I imagine. Oh, but then look, Moira uses a health orb to heal herself.
Yeah.
Genji deflects it and gets healed himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think Genji takes it. Easy.
Genji takes it.
Easy claps against the
Okay.
healers.
Oh. The punches,
The punches.
but
The
javelin.
Yeah, I think Orisa takes it. Orisa's good.
Ooh.
Push
But-
Ramatra Mac, pin him
Ram's
with
got
the
a shield.
thing.
Yeah, you just push through the shield.
Yeah, you just push through.
Yeah. That's tough though. I
It is
think you're right
tough.
about Orisa, but if it comes down to ultimates, Ram's got a pretty good ult.
Yeah, pretty good. And Orisa's ult wouldn't
Orisa's
do
ultimate
too
is
much against
kind of
it.
lacking,
Yeah,
but
I don't think it'd get to ults.
I think Orisa's just too oppressive. But then Ramatra in his punchy mode can block.
Not enough.
Not enough. It doesn't do any damage to Orisa. I think Orisa's too oppressive. Orisa takes it.
Orisa takes it.
Mhm.
Widow.
One headshot, bro.
One headshot. Widow. Dang.
Widow takes it. I hate giving it to her. I hate giving
know.
it to her because I hate her.
I think Reaper. I think Reaper's too fast.
Really?
Yeah.
He gets rocked once. He's pretty close to death. But then he gets rocked, then he just fades away,
Yeah.
gets some distance. There's nothing Sigma can do from a good distance. Teleport in, blast, 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 Reaper wins.
I
That's
think
interesting.
I think you miss one rock and you're done. Reaper's just too quick.
But you just absorb and get shields.
Yeah.
That's tough. But then he can just teleport away, get that
Yeah.
distance again,
He's fast.
come back in. Ooh, I think you're right. Maybe Reaper takes it.
I think
That's
Reaper
tough
takes
though.
it. That is tough. We might have to play some of these out. Doomfist.
Yep.
Doomfist, right?
Doomfist takes it.
Did
You can't deflect a massive punch, can you?
no.
think you
no,
can.
No, because it's not projectile.
But like he can deflect Brigitte swings.
Yeah, but that's a projectile because it's her
I guess it
mace.
is. It's I guess I don't know. I still think Doomfist takes it. That's
Orisa.
tough. Orisa versus Widowmaker. Yep, Orisa takes it.
Orisa. Too much. Too much.
Mm-hmm. Reaper Doomfist.
Doomfist is oppressive.
He is oppressive. I've definitely gotten just absolutely destroyed by a Doomfist as a Reaper too.
Yeah. A good
Trying to
Doomfist.
think of
A good Doomfist is too hard to beat.
the scenario that we have set up. Nah, because you teleport away and Doomfist just
Punches you.
jumps over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doomfist. All right.
It's too good. Doomfist is too good.
Okay. Hmm.
Orisa doesn't have to get away from Doomfist's punch.
She's got that
She's got the
defensive ability.
Yeah, where she stays put and then she just hits him with a javelin.
Over and over. Just keep shooting. Just
Yeah.
keep shooting. Keep shooting.
She's got weapons. He doesn't have much for a long distance.
Once again, Orisa's ult, not really great in these scenarios, especially against Doomfist. So imagine they both have their ultimate. Orisa pops hers. Doomfist just jumps out of it.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, can he... This is tough. This is tough, man. I think Orisa takes it.
But I think
Orisa takes it.
I think Orisa gets it just because it would be hard to get the ult, I think.
Probably, but they're tanks. They have a lot of health. They deal a lot of damage. I think Orisa would get her ultimate before Doomfist.
Yeah.
Possibly, but that's tough.
I'm going Orisa.
I think Orisa takes it. Let's agree. Okay. This is not what I expected.
This is not what I wanted.
I think Orisa takes it again.
I kill Pharah with Orisa all the time. The ult doesn't matter because she's stationary, so you hit her with the javelin.
Yeah, cancel the ult.
Cancel the ult. Yeah, I think Orisa takes it.
You just track Orisa or track Pharah through the air.
Mm-hmm.
Keep hitting her. Keep hitting her. And block her ultimate even with the spinning spin.
Yeah, the javelin spin.
All right, Orisa wins. Wow. Orisa wins. The
Unexpected.
whole bracket fight.
Unexpected.
I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know, man.
It's the matchups. That's the way it was.
I don't like what we did. I don't like what we did here.
No, but we did it. That's what we did.
But we did it. Orisa, of the Overwatch characters that are here, Orisa is number one to us.
With those matchups. Oof. All right.
Interesting.
That felt bad.
That felt bad. I don't like it. Tooth, what have you been up to lately, man? Besides Thanksgiving?
Besides Thanksgiving, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft. But before I mention Minecraft, I just want to back up to the other things I've been playing because Minecraft's the big one. So
okay.
I played with you on your stream, Backrooms Escape Together. And so I joined in. It was you, Stevie, Fatal Tone, and we played that game. And that game was like fun for some of the bits and pieces of it. Yeah. And I think all of it was fun because of the vibes of playing with each other and just getting mad if somebody didn't do something.
Yeah.
And you got killed because of it, or something happened and it was just like, I don't know, like that game was all about who you're playing with and not necessarily the game itself.
Right. I think that's what it's made for. And
yeah.
And just to be clear, this game is specifically Backrooms : Escape Together. There are 1.5 million Backrooms games by now.
Yes.
Specifically, what we're talking about is Backrooms : Escape Together.
Don't buy the wrong one.
Or do and regret it. Because I think, as far as the ones I've played, which aren't that many, this is the best one that I've played so far. It was fun. I think it was pretty good. The main game was pretty darn good. The second level was pretty spooky. I want to say the last level where you're running through a corridor and a monster's chasing you and you have to close the door behind you, find the key, go through the next door, run, 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 run. Like that was fun. Follow the exit signs.
Yeah.
That one was fun. Um, but I think the more I play the Backrooms games, the more I realize that I don't know, it doesn't really feel backroomsy.
Hmm.
Like it kind of hints at backrooms, but then the monsters are just so there,
Yeah.
prevalent.
Yeah.
And I feel like in actual backrooms, they're very much more in the shadows, don't make themselves known until it's too late kind of
Yeah.
thing.
They're like blending in with the surroundings almost.
Yeah, that would make for a great game, so I get it. But
Yeah.
either way, Backrooms Escape Together. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. I think some of the levels were like interesting, and there was one level with like a scanner where you're like scanning the
The
rooms, the
LiDAR.
lidar scanner to like open the room up because you can't see otherwise. And that one really sucked because there was some crazy invisible guy that you couldn't really see until it was too late, at least for me.
That one was cool.
That
That
one
one
was
was
a cool
imagine
one.
if you don't know what we're talking about, imagine like you're in a room and everything in the room is invisible and you have to spray paint on it in order to see it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you're doing, but it's like with a scanner and you're shooting like particles
Yeah.
to
And
reveal everything around you.
that one
That
was
was
cool.
cool.
It looked cool. It was challenging. That was a good one. It's a cheap game too, so I think that's an easy pickup for anybody.
Yeah.
Then after that we played Supervive.
Yeah.
And Supervive is sort of like Overwatch, Smite, mm,
And Zuba.
Zuba. Yeah, I think it's a lot like Zuba because
It's surprisingly like basically any mobile battle
yeah,
royale game. They're all kind of similar,
it is similar. So
but
it's
it's so deep.
it is kind of deep. So it's a battle royale. You drop in like Apex because you get to choose, or Fortnite, and you get to choose where you're dropping in. Warzone, well, like all of them. You're dropping in. You're playing as a squad of 4, and you're going around. You have the ability to be sort of like damage, support, tank kind of scenario. But there's also NPCs, like little challenges that you're fighting against. Um, the the tough part about it is that you, in a very busy scenario where you're fighting, you can get lost behind something, and it's hard to figure out where you are and how to shoot and where to be and where to position yourself, how to get an angle. It's very chaotic, especially if there's a bunch of NPCs shooting you and 3 other teams that are ganging up on you. It's almost impossible. It's fun. I think it would take a lot of practice to get good. We had one teammate that was insane, hard carry to like 3rd place every time.
Second place
Second
one time.
place
We
one
almost
time.
did it.
We were
Ah.
close, but we couldn't clutch it.
Couldn't clutch it.
But that game is hard. I
It's
think it's hard. It's hard to get good.
But I see the light. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. So it's because it's like a top down. You're using WASD and then your mouse to aim.
Yeah.
And you lose your mouse. I lose my mouse all the time, so I don't know where I'm aiming. I lose my guy. I missed all the explosions and particles and enemies and
Yep.
bots.
Yep.
And I think with enough time, you just kind of naturally remember, or you don't lose track.
Yeah.
You see your guy. Especially, it's the kind of game where each character is very different too.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can really mainline one character, get really good with them, and then you just get muscle memory and visual memory. You remember like, oh yeah, my cooldown is just about up. I don't even have to look. I
Yeah.
can just pop it again. Just like we are in Overwatch with some characters, you know.
Yeah. I think the toughest
So-
part is in that game is that you have to actually click on your power up to get it.
Like to upgrade it or
to upgrade
unlock
it, unlock it, unlike Overwatch, which is like you just get it. And so yeah, That's a crazy game. It's early access right now. It's free.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
free.
it's free. Yeah, so that's yeah. I mean, it's new kind of game, sort of like Smite, sort of like League, sort of like a bunch of different things mixed together. Pretty cool though.
Supervive.
Supervive.
Yeah,
Overwatch, we played Overwatch together. Me, you, Zubat, we played Overwatch. That was fun, just for the
that's right.
vibes. Um, that was a good time. Just playing for the vibes. We didn't have to do
Yeah,
good, not sweating.
just
Good
quick
time.
play.
Just quick play. Um, Now, Minecraft. Been playing hardcore still. It's going pretty good. However, I was approached to stream a new server that has just gone public. So it's a public server. Anybody can join, anybody can play it. There's different things that you can buy, there's shops, there's dungeons, there's adventures, there's 3 different game modes that you can play. It is a public server that is being put together by somebody that we had on the show. Captain Clutch 64 was a
That's
guest.
right.
It's his server that he's putting together. It's called Vitalcraft, and I was approached to stream it, so I've been streaming it 2 days a week, and it's crazy. They have custom mobs in it. They have there's so much stuff because you can buy blocks. You don't have to go like adventure. So like you're playing to get money, you're selling stuff to get money, you're fishing to sell the fish to get money to buy the things that you want. And so it's not dependent on you grinding through like to get wooden tools and then to get the next thing. Like you have
Right.
stuff pretty quickly, but you're grinding for a different reason to get better gear. The custom mobs level gets higher, and then it's harder for you to fight them if you're not leveling your gear up. And so it
Interesting.
becomes more like a survival crafting RPG game than it does just Minecraft.
Does it seem pretty balanced?
Yeah, it's balanced because if you are near somebody that's a higher level than you, and like one of the custom vital mobs spawn, it'll spawn at level 40 and it'll one shot you. And so
Oh,
you have to make sure that the party that you're with is around the same level as you. So there's an incentive to grind, because even if the person's like just in the area and something pops up, that one's going to be a higher level. And so you have to be careful.
oh, that's
And
freaky.
and there's just chances of them spawning all over the overworld and the nether, like everywhere. And so
That sounds dangerous. Like someone who's a really high level can just go roam around and wreak havoc, you know?
yeah, it happened yesterday. So I streamed it for 8 hours yesterday. And which is silly. That's silly. 8 hour stream, but we were doing a trial, and in that trial, you have to claim land so people don't like build on your area.
Right.
And there was a trial, the guy had claimed the land, and like there's no Z direction of like the amount of like area you claim. So if you claim a square, you own it to the top and to the bottom.
Oh,
And so the area, we were like way underneath of his base, like 200 blocks. But he owns that land, so we couldn't like destroy anything or like move through anything very efficiently. So
oh.
we brought him down there to help us. The problem is that everything was spawning vital mobs at level 40, and I had to like box up in a little hole and then like break the hole and like get a couple shots and then put a block down and hide so I could kill anything.
Wow.
So
That's
it's pretty
tough.
it is tough. And so if you struggle at the regular Minecraft, this one will be harder for you. But
Sure.
but as long as you're playing it like the way that you would typically play it, it's pretty fun. Like you can grind out things to get higher levels, or if you want to pay to win, you can do that too.
That's good.
Because
That's a good option.
you can buy a $200 level rank and you'll be like God mode, like you'll be able to fly. So
And is there always PvP, or are there PvP servers or zones?
there is PvP zones and you can engage in PvP. but it's pretty much a peaceful server because
Good, good.
there's another game mode called Factions, which is 100% PvP. And so
Gotcha.
it's kind of cool. Like you can go into any of the three worlds and play, but they all have different scenarios. And it's
Are
Christmas
there
themed right now. That's cool.
oh fun. Are there a lot of people?
Yeah, I think on average there's probably like I don't know, like 6 people playing right now, like actively all at one time. But
Yeah.
I think their numbers are growing. They just got submitted to where they can be like a public like Mojang server, and so they're starting
Wow.
to like build it up. But I want to say there's like over 30 players collectively.
And it's just growing little
Yeah,
by little. That's awesome.
yeah.
Final question. What's it called?
Vital Craft, Vital Craft.
Shout out. Check it out if you like Minecraft. That
Yeah,
sounds like fun.
it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So I've been playing a lot of Minecraft.
That's good though.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it. There's a lot of stuff to do all the time. So yeah, I think it's a good thing. I like it.
Good.
I'm
Long as you like
guessing
it. Long as you're happy.
I'm guessing that you haven't been playing a lot of Minecraft. Just a guess.
That's a great guess.
Mm,
Because no, I haven't.
nice. Nice.
Hell no. However, I do still think that we should, have a parkour battle.
That's on the calendar.
I'm ready, bro. Anytime. But I just know you've been practicing. I haven't even been practicing, so just keep that in mind, everybody, for when we do this. But anyway, I'll run through mine pretty quick. I stopped playing Rocket League for a little bit. I hopped back in, pretty rusty,
Mm,
and I suck. Still like it, but like I suck.
you probably don't suck that bad.
Uh, well, I feel like I do.
You could
So
probably beat me in a 1v1.
probably, but I never play 1v1s. They're too nerve-wracking. I
But
hate them.
when you get to the level where I beat you in a 1v1, you suck. You
Or
now
you've gotten
suck.
pretty good.
Yeah, but you just have so much more time on me, so I shouldn't be able to beat you.
That's true. Well, we'll never find out because we'll never 1v1. Unless you start
Unless
talking
it,
a bunch of shit,
yeah,
then
and
we might have to. Like how I'm doing with
yeah,
Minecraft parkour.
yeah, secretly been grinding 10 hours a day on it.
No. I've been playing Black Ops 6, dude. I keep talking shit about the multiplayer, but it's got me in its grubby little
But
mitts.
you're still playing it.
I'm still playing it. I can't stop. It's fun.
You drank the Kool-Aid.
I hate it, but it's fun. I drank the Kool-Aid, but I didn't pay for the Kool-Aid. Like I paid for the Kool-Aid, but I didn't pay to add anything into the Kool-Aid.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I haven't bought the battle pass, even though I'm constantly being pestered to buy it. And I'd get all the guns quicker or at all if I bought it. Um, there's a bunch of skins. Haven't paid for any of the skins. I'm just like bare bones.
there's still time.
Still enjoying it. Not gonna put money into it.
There's still time.
No, not gonna do it. But I'm having a good time. It keeps coming back, but I hate it. I have a terrible time. But then I like keep going, and I come back. I don't get it. I think I'm addicted. I think I have a problem.
I just don't even download it to begin with. Safer that way.
Yeah, I'm too late for that. It's too late for
Yeah,
me,
you already
man.
have it.
It's
You're
too
already in
late.
it. You're already in it.
Just go on without me, bro. Leave me behind.
I'll go on to
Um,
Supervive without you.
Oh, I do want to play more of that. Even though I feel like I'm just lost the whole time in Supervive. I've also been playing Brotato. I played it on stream. I I play it off stream. It's a pretty chill game. It's kind of like Vampire Survivors.
Mm-hmm.
You're a potato with like a certain ability, not like ability, but like certain quirk about him. And then you can hold like 6 guns or weapons. You have melee and ranged weapons, and the weapons are all different and they synergize in different ways. And it's kind of like Vampire Survivors because you're like on a screen, a bunch of enemies pop up. You gotta
Yeah.
kill or avoid them, and then you get money and you upgrade your weapons and upgrade your stats, and then you try to make it to the end, and you beat the boss, and then you beat it, and then you unlock the next difficulty. And I beat the game with a pacifist Brotato, which
Nice.
try not to kill anything, and I beat it on the hardest difficulty with pacifist build. It was kind of fun.
That's a brag. You can brag about that.
Well, I thought it was, but then I realized I think most people can do that. It really wasn't
Okay.
hard.
Hmm.
I don't. It's not the hardest Brotato to do it with.
You just don't do anything. That's pretty much how it works.
You have to avoid, or
Yeah.
else they'll come kill you.
Yeah. Hmm.
Or you get weapons called hands, which they have really high knockback, so you
Mm.
can like hit the enemies and knock them back, but you won't kill them. Your
No
damage is like
damage.
minus 100% damage.
Mm.
So you do 1 damage.
Okay.
So you very rarely kill things. You just push them away, and you get money for every enemy you don't kill. So
Interesting. I feel
yeah,
like that's a game that's gotten pretty popular. I'll look at Discord and like there was at one point like 6 or 7 friends on Discord that I have that were just playing Brotato.
well, shout out this week. It's free on Epic right now. I realized,
Oh, nice.
so you can get it. You can play it, Tooth.
Yeah. I'll open
Rotate it
Epic.
up.
Brotato.
And that's it. I started Spyro the Reignited trilogy, and I don't know. I didn't grow up with Spyro, so I didn't really. There's no nostalgia there for me. I played it maybe at a buddy's house once, but it just makes me realize that, oh, you have it for Switch. Nice.
I do, yeah. I
makes-
kind of did grow up on it.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
might have a good time with it, man. I just feel like I realize how much for kids it is. It's very much a child's game,
Yeah.
but then there's certain challenges that you run into where you to get all the rewards, you do everything perfectly. And I'm like, damn, a kid would have to grind to do this because I'm having to grind to do this,
Yeah.
Certain things, there's a good amount of like challenge there, but overall, it's just a matter of running around collecting things.
Yeah.
Thinking outside the box a little bit here and there, but overall, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not far enough into it, the first
Yeah.
game, to get anywhere, but it didn't catch me, so I probably
It's-
won't go back.
It's sort of like Crash Bandicoot, right? Like it
Ugh.
feels like those games, like where you're just running through to collect things.
Crash Bandicoot kills me. I can't stand that game. Pisses me off to no end. Crash Bandicoot pisses me off, man.
Oh man. See, I like
I-
that. I like those games. But I will say I think it's specific to I never had a PlayStation. My grandma bought a PlayStation at a yard sale, the first one, when the second
Okay.
one came out. And so she had the PlayStation at her house. She had 3 games: Tomb Raider, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. And so
That's like the trifecta.
that's the 3. And so I played all 3 of those games on the PlayStation, and that's the only 3 games. It wasn't like I had a bunch of games to switch through. It was
Yeah.
those games. And so those are the only PlayStation games that I really remember robustly because I played them multiple times to get through
Yeah.
them. So
Robustly.
robustly. Big word.
I say go for it. You should play Spyro.
Yeah.
Get a little hit of that nostalgia.
Yeah.
I bet you'd love that.
And I have it, so I should play it.
Well, you know what else we play?
Games.
Games. Because here at Mustache Ride, we love playing video games.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. So each episode, we spin the great wheel of games.
Great
The great
wheel of-
wheel of games.
That was off sync. I'm sorry. I tried.
That's okay. Look,
You
we'll
did
get
it.
Next,
It
we'll
was
get it
good.
next episode.
Next time.
And we pick a game to play. And then in between episodes, off camera, we play that game. We come back the following episode. We have a fun discussion. And
Mhm.
tonight, what are we talking about tonight, Tooth?
Tonight on this episode of Player Pass, and we've gotten here now to player pass. So what we were talking about before, that's Mustache Rap Podcast, baby. This is player pass, and there might be spoilers ahead for the game Fears to Fathom Woodbury Getaway. So this is developed by Rael Studios. It came out September 12th, 2024. Pretty new episode of the game. So if you're watching, stop right now. If you don't want spoilers, go play the game, come back, listen to us potentially talk shit about it. Or maybe not. Maybe we
Or
don't.
maybe not.
I don't know.
Who's to say?
Yeah, who's to say? But this is if you're I'm not that familiar with the games, but they're episodic. They're different themed. In this case, you play as Sydney Harper, which is a total misstep on my point to read into Sydney Harper being main female character, but I'll get into that later. A 23-year-old
Okay.
working at a consulting firm plans a weekend getaway to Woodbury rental with her college friends, Mike and Nora. Little did she know what she was about to unfold during their stay. The
To say
rental
the least.
Woodbury's in Vermont, just so everybody knows, because the setting is
Oh.
very snowy. So Woodbury, Vermont,
I didn't realize that. That's cool.
rural Vermont, in the middle of nowhere.
Nice. Big overview take of this game. I mean, it's kind of like a narrative based psychological horror walking sim kind of thing.
Yeah,
Not like a walking sim, but like a vacation sim. But
yeah.
not vacate.
It's just like
horror vacation sim.
yeah, it's like horror like story, like click through story game. Like you get responses to conversations, those prompt things that you're supposed to do throughout the game.
Tasks to complete.
Tasks to
get you to the
complete.
next story beat.
Yes.
I think is definitely simulation-esque, because there's
Yes.
times where you go take the stuff out of the bag and put it in the fridge, or you
Yes.
go pee and a bar drains for your peeing.
So
or you
weird.
wash the dishes and a bar drains fills up until you're done washing the dishes.
Yes.
But like one thing I'll say, you go pee and then she just stands up and you leave the toilet. She doesn't wipe. And as far as I know, like I'm not a woman, but I'm pretty sure women wipe. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume.
I've never seen it, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah, my wife uses toilet paper. So
When she pees.
when she pees, yeah.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
would
sometimes
assume-
I do too. Like a little dab sometimes can help. Have you ever done that?
No.
You just
Yeah.
kind of dab it clean, try to keep from any any leakage.
No, I shake a lot.
You drip dry.
I drip dry.
Okay.
You don't wipe, but you do wash your hands, because if
That's
you
true.
don't wash your hands, then she says in game, I didn't wash my hands.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I washed
That's
my
because
hands
you
every
washed your
time.
hands. I didn't wash my
Yeah.
hands once, and that happened.
Ooh, shame.
It is
Um,
shameful. But I want to mention real quick
Okay.
that in the beginning of the game, you have to go to the bathroom. That's like one
Yeah.
of the very first things that you do. I probably spent 20 minutes trying to do that, because I kept like walking to the bathroom and I was like, why won't it let me open the door? Why can't I get into the bathroom? And then I would walk back to my desk, and then I'd be like, I have to use the bathroom before I go. And I realized a lot later on that I
Oh.
didn't assume that Sydney Harper was a female character, and so I didn't even try to open the women's bathroom, and so I didn't get into it. And then finally I was like, oh, that makes sense. I should have just tried both bathrooms maybe.
Huh.
But I didn't, because I was just like, I go to that bathroom. That's in my head.
Just because that's you.
That's
would
what I do.
in
Yeah.
real life. Yeah.
in real
yeah.
life, yeah. So yeah, that was funny. That was a funny
Okay,
moment.
but you made it into the bathroom. You
I
peed.
did.
You didn't wipe. And then the very first jump scare of the game occurs.
It
I have a clip
does.
of that. I don't know if you have a clip of the
I
same
do.
thing.
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Whichever one you want to play first.
Okay.
But we got to watch this clip because I feel like it probably got both of us. Did it get you?
Yeah, it did. It did.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, so here's the clip.
Wait, we're not wiping? Shouldn't we wipe? Oh, shit. Brother. That was so not cool, man. Oh my god.
That
guy's face.
That
Ugh.
wasn't cool. That was not a cool thing to do.
That was not cool, man.
All right, so I have one too. I'm going to I'm gonna play part of mine because I combined 2 jump scares together.
Well, do you want to talk about the other jump scare?
We can talk about the other jump scare.
Okay.
I think it's the same one. It's once you get to the cabin is the one that got me and meet somebody.
And meet
Rick
for the first time.
Meet Rick for the first time, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll play mine. These are the 2 jump scares. It's pretty interesting because I went to a different stall than you did.
Oh.
To use the bathroom. I see you went to the stall with the fizz in it on the toilet.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I think either I already had it in my hand and I went to a different one, or I think what I did, because I did have one in my hand, I finished it, threw away the can, and then I grabbed the one off the toilet as well.
Nice. For a second.
Because I remember carrying one of those around.
Yeah. All right, this is mine. Oh, Jesus. What are you doing in here, Tom?
How do they do that with the faces?
Oh my God. Jesus. God.
Jesus.
It was
Jesus.
It was both times. I was like, what? Like, why are they in the dialogue on the second one's like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. I'm like, you guys are popping out of the damn ground. Like, what do you mean you don't mean to scare us?
Rick, you were hiding behind the door.
Yeah,
and you didn't mean to scare me.
What are you talking about?
When Mike did
Rick?
that, he was hiding behind the door and he meant to scare me.
Yeah.
Jerk.
So dumb. Yeah. Mike's didn't scare me, so I didn't have that one in there.
I have that clip. I'm pretty sure I have that clip. Do I have that clip?
Let's see.
I wrote it down, but I don't think I actually got the clip. Dang it. But I do have a different clip with Mike. We got to talk about Mike, bro.
Oh, God. So I'm looking at your clip right now that you have in here. Oh, I don't. All right.
This is probably different.
Just 1 second. Just 1 second about the janitor is that I have a funny moment with the janitor where I didn't even think about it, but I want to play this one now that since we talked about the janitor.
All right.
And then we'll get to Mike. Weirdo. Mike's a weirdo. Okay.
Mike is a weirdo.
Done with it. Okay. We'll throw it in there. Maybe I don't want that one. Okay, we're done with it. Throw it in there. Someone keeps throwing coffee cups all over the office. It's been happening for weeks. Yeah, that's really rude.
That's funny. I was pissed when he said that to me because I was like, I picked mine back up, made sure it went into the trash. You're not gonna. It's not me.
I threw everything on the floor.
It was you.
The first one I drank, I threw it on the floor in the kitchen too.
Unbelievable.
So when he came in, I was like, "That's funny. That's funny."
Wow. Okay,
all right.
But we got to talk about Mike.
Mike.
What a dick,
dude. What? He's he's so weird. Like first, so weird.
Very weird. And I have a little blurb that I wrote about him. But first, one of the things that he did that pissed me off the most, that I don't, it obviously wasn't scripted because it soft locked my game and I had to restart the chapter, but he ended up trapping me in the shower.
Mm.
So before Rick comes out, we meet Rick and he jump scares you. I was exploring the house with Mike behind me on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And we go into the bathroom with the shower in it. And I go to leave and I open the door. I have a clip. We'll just watch the
Okay.
clip. But
Okay.
the door opens into me, pushes me through the glass into the shower. And then Mike follows me and body blocks me from getting out of the shower.
Oh,
And I was
dude.
pissed.
Mike.
All right. Pretty nice place. Oh, I'm stuck in the shower. Mike, you're in my way. Mike, you got to move, Mike. Well, I knew I had bad vibes from Mike,
Move, you creep.
and now he's trapped me in the shower. So I had to
Dude.
restart the chapter. I had to do the whole driving, putting away the food in the fridge, whole thing over again. Ugh.
So I have one of Mike that he body blocked me in a different area. Mike.
Oh.
In a totally different area. Luckily, I
way.
didn't have to restart. But I thought I was gonna have to.
Okay.
Mike, let me out of here. Dude. Move.
Oh.
Dude, get out of the way, Mike, you weirdo.
Ugh. I hate his
I
face.
hit you with the Ouija board. I just kept trying to hit him with stuff, and I was like, maybe he'll move. I was trying to push him with the door.
Get out of my way.
Finally,
Oh,
I pushed him
gosh.
enough to get out.
Nice.
And I was like, dude, you're the worst. You're the worst ever, and it didn't get better.
Okay. So let's circle back to Mike because we got to back up a little bit
We do.
because so you decide to go on this trip with Mike and Nora.
Mhm.
Sydney makes the reservation or whatever, and then Sydney and Mike carpool out to Woodbury.
They
On
live
their
in the-
way,
They live in the city together. Like not together, but in the
city.
same city. Yeah.
Yeah. And on the way, they stop at a pizza joint,
Moe's.
Moe's Pizzeria, right?
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much as soon as you walk in, there's ads playing on the TV in there.
Yeah.
Did you stop and watch all those?
I didn't watch all of them, but I saw a good bit of them.
I watched all of them. But the very
Dang.
first thing that's on the TV is like a news report
Mm-hmm.
about how like snow is coming into Woodbury. And I have a clip. And it's well, I'll let it play. I'll let it play
Okay.
because I call it out in the moment.
This just in. Reports of a strong snowstorm coming towards Woodbury tonight. Residents are recommended to stay indoors and keep warm during this time. Let's check in with our field reporter. How's the weather out there, Phil?
Is that queso?
Cold out here. I can't feel my hands. Okay, like the studio should have really brought some snow gear instead of buying that new coffee machine.
I'm sure you'll be fine. You can have some
That's
coffee when you
queso.
get back to the studio. How dare you? I'm a certified news anchor.
Certified. Yeah, my ass. Okay, you didn't do shit. How about I come by the studio and we settle this like men?
Oh yeah? Well, let's do it, punk. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
That's queso.
It is, and I didn't notice that it was queso until the end of the game in the credits,
Oh, okay.
because there was one voice, and I don't know if you have a clip of it, but there was one voice that I was like, that sounds so much like Lily Pichu. I was like, that sounds a lot like
Nora.
her. And I was like, no. And then at the credits, it was like, Nora, Lily Pichu. And then I saw Queso. I was like, of course that was Queso. What was I thinking? That was
See,
so
Lily
that
Pichu,
was
I didn't notice that one until I saw the credits, and then I
yeah.
thought back, like, oh yeah,
Yeah, duh.
Nora was Lily Pichu. Yeah, yeah.
That's so
That was cool.
funny. That's cool.
love that.
That's a cool little Easter egg. Like I don't know if you noticed that. If everybody would notice it right away. So
You might not, but there's still good voices for the characters. which is great.
perfect. Yeah, that was
Mhm.
perfect. Dude.
So at the pizza joint,
Yes.
you meet the hiker.
The hiker. Yes.
I don't know if you have any clips about the hiker, but that guy, freaking frick that guy.
I
That
do
freaking guy.
I do have a clip of it. It's not specifically about the hiker, but the dialogue's in it. So
Okay.
I'll play that clip.
What a freaking turd that guy.
Gotta be crap me, lady, no space. I know there's a middle seat. You scared of me or something? I didn't even click that. Why is it giving me options if I can't even click it? So in that dialogue, he's like, he starts out pretty nicely, but then he yells at you, and throughout that, because I played it 3 times, it doesn't matter what you click.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. And this is like a small rant before we get on anything else. It's like
Sure.
that for a lot of the dialogue. I don't know why it gives you so many options. It's not necessary. There are right answers, but they don't all do something. Just so everybody's aware. They don't all do something for sure, because
interesting.
that dialogue, I clicked all of them, and it all ends with, you're an asshole and you're not going to give me a ride and karma's coming.
So more specifically, the hiker asked for a ride. He's
Yes.
like, "You're going the same way I'm going," and you have an option to say, "Sure, come with us," or "No, sorry." And I assume you pressed "Come with us."
Yeah, so I went through. First I clicked, where are you heading? And he was like,
Yeah.
wherever the road takes me. And I was like, oh, well, you're not
Freak.
going the same way we are then.
Right.
And so you get down to it, and then Mike is like, whoa, wait, we're not gonna take this guy anywhere.
Oh, okay.
That's what the other scenario is. And even if you're apologetic in it, the guy still says the same thing.
well,
he still blames you. It's like,
'Cause he's
don't
a
blame me, it's
dick.
Mike. Mike's the problem.
What are you doing hiking in a thunderstorm, bro?
Snowstorm. It's like
Snowstorm.
crazy snowstorm. Thunder
Yeah.
snow. It was crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that guy's
so the hiker-
creepy.
And he comes back later. That's the really creepy part.
He does.
Because he like vaguely threatens you, like, "Oh, mean or rude people like you have a way of it coming back to bite you," or something like that.
Yeah.
And then Mike's like, "Is that a threat?" He's like, "Oh no, friend, that's not a threat, freak."
Yeah.
Ugh.
The hiker is the worst, honestly.
Yeah. So anyway, you eat your pizza, you leave, you go to Woodbury, but the rest of the way from the pizzeria, you end up driving Mike's truck, and that's kind of fun, little switch up.
Yeah.
While driving, did you crash the truck at all?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You did?
Yep.
I did one time on purpose.
On
It was
purpose.
basically immediately the thing I did.
Okay.
Go ahead and run the clip, because 5:49 p.m.
Good evening, Vermont. This is your host on WKWB, your hometown station, bringing you the best tunes to warm your hearts on this chilly night. As we embrace
I just wanted to
the
see
first
what would
snowfall of
happen.
the season,
Is that the last time that you crashed it?
to set the mood.
I should have just let Mike drive. No, I'm fine. I can drive.
Coming up next,
I just wanted to see what would happen.
and Ultimates.
I want to say one time I crashed it. Oh no, because I had to redo it because I got soft locked.
Mm.
And so I ended up, yeah, I crashed once, but then otherwise, for some reason, I think maybe I chose to redo it once because I wanted to see what would happen if I didn't crash at all.
Oh, okay.
And then I ended up crashing just a little bit.
There's a dialogue, and
So
I
let's
didn't get the dialogue in the clip that I'm gonna play, but one of the dialogues for it was, "Did you get your driver's license out of the cereal box?"
Yeah.
That
That's
was pretty. That was pretty funny. This was my crash. First time driving too. Turn that off. I gotta focus. Ah! It says that's one way to take the scenic route.
Oh, okay.
It was funny because I was like, I gotta focus. I gotta turn off the radio. It's
You turned
snowing
it
out.
off?
I turned it off and I immediately just like drove
Crashed.
straight into the thing. Yeah.
The music was awesome. I don't know if you because you had it off, you probably didn't hear, but there were like a few songs that played.
Yeah. I
and
heard
they
it
were-
the
they were
second time.
nice.
The music
I'm
was
curious
cool.
who made those. If it's someone notable or anything, I didn't notice in the credits.
It says in the game that all of it's copyright free, all of the
Right.
music, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Did you have trouble finding where to go? Like when you're driving the truck?
Yeah, like he's like, you missed a turn, and I'm like, skirt. And I
Yeah.
turned around, go over the bridge, and then you get to Woodbury, and he's like, oh, you missed the house. I was like, okay. So I turn around, and I just kind of guessed because
Yeah.
it's the only house without a car out front.
Yeah.
And so I turned in, and he's like, all right, we're here. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
I
I
thought,
don't know how else you're supposed to know. There's no numbers anywhere.
No. And then I got out and I finally found the numbers and I was like, that's a weird place. The numbers are really small. I feel like it should have had like a beacon out front or something. But the whole
Hmm.
time I was like, Mike, you're the worst at directions. Like I want to
Yeah.
drive your truck off this bridge because you just won't tell me where to go, you weirdo.
Yeah.
Which all comes back to Mike is the worst.
Okay.
And-
Now let's talk about it.
And you get there without Nora because she's running late and she can't get there. That's what you learn at the
Right.
pizza place. You don't have Nora, you only have Mike. Mike.
So, basically throughout the game, there's a bunch of scary stuff that happens. Rick pops out of nowhere. He comes
Mhm.
back trying to fix the sink. He's just a weird creepo that just pops up out in places.
Yes.
Mike sucks.
Mike
I think
does suck.
he wanted to set up this trip just to get into Sydney's pants.
Yes.
100%.
100%.
He made her catch all the fish, which there's a fishing section.
Yes.
Did you realize you had to catch all 3 fish?
Yes.
He practically made her cook the fish. I think he just like cleaned them and cut them, but she had to cook them and put all the ingredients together and stuff.
They were cooked
made her-
whole. He didn't even do anything.
That's what I'm saying. He made her clean the dishes and went and check his email or something and made her clean the dishes. He ditched her in the basement. So I know you
Yeah.
had. There's a point in the game where you pick what board game to play. There's a Ouija
Yes.
board in the closet. I picked
Mhm.
the Ouija board, and I have a clip of this too. Bro, here's something spooky, and Jets just bolts out the basement, leaving Sydney there alone, and she's not happy about that. What a dick.
He's the worst, dude.
Come on, buddy, give us a sign. Let us know you're here. I'm just gonna take my hands off it.
I love how it didn't spell anything either.
Holy crap. There's some freaky shit going on down there, Harp. That was weird. The weird part is that you ditched me. You mean weird how you left me? Yeah, the weird part is that you ditched me. What the hell, Harp? I figured you'd move your ass too. Would have been nice if you had checked. Have you ever heard of fight or flight? Sydney, I'm sorry, okay? Whatever.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck attracting me.
Literally that
dick.
night, he knocks on her door and is like, "Hey, you don't have to sleep alone, right? Like,
Oh, okay, buddy.
aren't you a little spooky? Like,
okay,
we could just
buddy.
like share a bed. Like, get the hell out of here, man."
And the worst part about it is like my first time playing it is that he doesn't really let you take anything to him except the Ouija board. I don't know if you tried to take anything else to him,
No,
but I have this clip. Oh, I'm going to take this over and you're probably going to want the Ouija board, even though that's not a game. Oh my God, dude. Okay.
Huh.
This was the third game that I took him. This guy's the worst. And then you take the Ouija board over to him and he's like, "Oh, yeah, is that a Ouija board?" Yeah, dipshit, it is a Ouija board.
dude's a freak.
Idiot. There was one part about Mike that ended up being my favorite part in the game.
Okay.
And it's specifically to deal with Mike. Because one of the other weird things that he does after you're playing that game is that he wants you to play hide and seek with him,
Right.
which is so weird as these are like adults, like nearing like 25 years old, to play hide and seek in a very small house that they've gotten a tour of already. Seems like a
Yeah.
weird thing to do, in my opinion. But this was my favorite part.
I'd play hide and seek.
Oh, it's the cat. So you're in the attic. My cat. Because Mike's too scared to go in the attic to see what the noise was.
Dick.
Yes.
Bed and
Another
shivs and
bad
crap
move
up
by
here.
Mike.
He's like, my shoulders are too broad. And she's like, where are you hiding those shoulders? Yeah.
Oh my god. What was up there?
Looks like you're not the only pussy in this house.
Oh, that was my favorite part. I was like, yeah, Mike, you
Tell him.
idiot, dude. You wouldn't even check out the noise, dude.
Yeah, he's the worst, man.
Oh. And then I ended up beating him in Jenga too, which is another cool moment because you get to play Jenga against him. Dude sucks. Sucks at Jenga.
Yeah.
Sucks at
That's
everything.
typical. Sucks at fishing. Sucks at Jenga.
Sucks.
Sucks. The fishing was cool though. That was pretty chill.
Yeah.
You get to pick your bait, and that's why I was talking shit in your chat, saying
About
like,
the
"Oh yeah,
fishing.
bet you can't catch a common carp though." And
That's
then Alan
funny.
was like, "Yeah, just
Yeah,
put some corn on your line." And I was like, "Yeah, or cheese."
Dude, that was the fishing mechanic though was awful.
Oh, yeah?
The back and forth to catch the fish.
It was really finicky.
And I think it was just me trying to like there's an achievement for catching a northern pike.
Yeah.
And I had to fish for 30 minutes to catch a northern pike.
See, I
and
didn't even know that was an achievement.
So
Dang it.
annoying to do it. So annoying. But I will say that Mike's idea to go fishing also stupid in the middle of a
Because it's
snowstorm, freezing. He already complained about being cold outside once. I don't know. I hate Mike. Idiot.
He sucks. He sucks.
He
Um,
the whole problem at the end was because of him too. Cuz he just up and leaves.
He ditches or yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll get there. But one thing I wanted to show, another clip that I have is how okay, I don't know if you noticed this, but at the night when Mike comes in to sit down on your bed and he's like, "Hey, come sit next to me, baby girl." And I was like, ew.
Oh, immediately.
Me myself, I got the ick so bad. I left the
Yes.
room. I went downstairs. I turned on the TV. I sat on the couch, watched a little bit of TV for a second. Then I was like, nothing's gonna happen unless I go sit on that damn bed, huh? I went down into the basement, and in that locked door that you can't open,
Yeah.
if you approach it, here, go ahead and just play my
Oh,
clip.
okay.
Which one is it? Yeah. Do you hear that?
Whoa.
They're snoring. What the hell?
Whoa.
Someone's sleeping in that damn room.
That's so subtle. I feel like there's a lot of little subtle things, like the cat in the attic,
yeah, you
Rick-
can feed it.
and Rick saying that he's missing his
He
cat.
lost it. Yeah. That's one thing I noticed. I was like, I like how he just didn't tell him that we found his cat.
Yeah,
But it's because he was such a creep. He's such
he's
a
a
weirdo.
weirdo. Rick actually ended like the same way that Mike did for you. I had a moment where like I couldn't continue the game, and it was like a scene where Rick is fixing something in the house.
Right.
And it just like it was the knocking. The tap didn't work.
Huh.
The door was just glitched and I couldn't open the door. I couldn't move forward. I couldn't do anything. And I went around everywhere. I went outside. I did fishing again. I did all sorts of things to like try to get it to open.
Did
And I had to
You
restart it.
reloaded
Mm-hmm.
and it opened just fine.
And it opened, yeah.
Huh.
Very weird.
Interesting.
It was like I was going too fast for the game or something.
Maybe.
Because I already knew that part was happening because I had restarted. And so I was like trying to just like hurry up and go ahead. And this game does not reward you for going faster.
Yeah. And clearly doesn't want you to restart and do every little section over and over because they don't want you to see that half the dialogue just leads to the same place or
Doesn't
whatever.
matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Mike.
eventually you get to a point where you go to sleep. Mike is all being creepy, wanting you to sit on the bed. And then,
Mhm.
saved by the bell, Nora messages the group chat, Mike and Sydney, and says, SOS, like, I need help. I got a flat. I need you to come pick me up. And Mike is like, I'll go get her. You stay here alone in this creepy ass house. I'll go get her. And I'm saying out loud, like, bro, take me with you. This sucks. Don't
Yeah,
leave me here.
I tried to get outside when he was leaving to get in the truck. I
Can't
was
go.
like, can't go.
Can't go.
Didn't let you.
So you're left there alone, and you go back to sleep, and then you get a ring at the doorbell, and then you creep up to the doorbell, slide open the blinds, and the hiker's there, and the hiker sees you. I
The
don't have
hiker.
a clip for this one,
Yeah.
but that was creepy.
Yes.
And then he's like, "Hey, can I come in and get warm? Like it's really cold out here." And you're just like, "No, bro, go away. Like what are you doing here?"
Yeah.
And then he starts getting nasty again.
Yeah.
He's like,
The-
bad things happen to people like you.
It was so weird. And the weirdest part for me is like you go through that whole interaction and then she's like, seems irrelevant. I'll go back to bed.
That drove me crazy.
I was like, what are you
followed him
talking about?
Because he walks off the porch. I followed him around, and I opened the shades, and he's kicking at the cellar door
Yeah.
from the outside. And I'm like, oh hell no! And that's when she decides to go back to sleep. Crazy.
Then he throws a
but then-
snowball at the window. Like I don't know if you heard that.
I don't know. I didn't know what it was. I heard the
yeah.
bang though.
If you look out the window upstairs, you can no longer see out of it because he hit a snowball on it.
Yeah, okay.
Jerk.
Interesting. So anyway, she finally gets fed up and she decides to text Rick for help.
Yes.
So she texts Rick saying, "Hey, can you come back? Like there's somebody here. He's trying to get in, whatever." And you hear a yell outside. And then the noises stop and then ding dong at the front door and it's Rick.
Yep.
And well, this is where the big twist happens. I just want to ask first, did you see the twist coming?
No, I didn't.
You didn't. I'm surprised. I didn't either, but I thought you would.
Afterwards, I was like, "Oh, of course. Of course."
I'm surprised you didn't see it coming, but I'm glad it probably hit you the same way it hit me.
Oh yeah.
So you can go ahead and play my clip. But I
Okay.
was like, "Oh no."
Yes.
And he still has his hammer. By the way, where's your friend? The guy who was with you earlier. Mike, he went to pick up our other friend. He should be back soon. So you're all alone here right now, huh?
Creep.
Yeah, but my friends will be back soon.
What was this movement? Creepo movement?
He's a spaz. He's a freak. Storms
bro.
like
Yeah.
this bring out all kinds of folks. Not all of them know when to stay away. Yeah, you're including yourself with your hammer. Nope. 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 I can't go back upstairs. Nope.
Oh. Yep.
So the twist.
The twist. So if the twist, I don't know what happened to you afterwards, but this is how the twist hit me.
Okay. Okay.
Man.
I hate that noise, bro.
Jesus Christ, dude, what the hell? So
God,
that's how the twist hit me, because I was like, what do we do? Like, we're in dialogue with him. And
well,
I didn't know what to do in the first
because
part.
he was trying to approach me there. You saw that.
Yeah.
Once he approached me, that's where you start talking to him. He's like, kind of weird to be texting so late at night. Who you talking to? Freak. And I was like, do we confront him? Do I confront him? Do I say like, you're not Rick, are you? Because if you couldn't read the text, by the way, chat or viewer at home, he's like, come back. Like, I live in Burlington. I haven't been to that cabin in weeks. The man that you're talking to face is not Rick. He's
Not
just some
Rick.
squatter. He's some crazy guy trying to live in that house. Most likely the guy that was snoring in that room downstairs.
Which is
Most
weird because I thought he would live in the attic where the cat was, because there was a bed up
Oh.
there. But maybe he
Well,
has two
but
rooms.
it makes sense because the hiker was kicking at the cellar door. So I
Cool.
bet this man opened the cellar,
Mhm.
smacked him with the hammer, and that's why he ended up coming to the front door, because he's like, that guy was making a lot of
Oh.
noise. So he didn't get a text message. He just came to the front door because he's like, I got a taste for blood now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see what they're up to inside.
Mm.
And it just so happened to be coincidentally she had texted Rick,
Yeah.
and it was like, what a perfect little twist.
Oh,
So
man.
good.
The twist was crazy, I thought, because I was just thinking like, oh, this is a weird scenario where the Airbnb host is this like little rural town guy that like doesn't really leave, but he's just
Yeah.
like he's just staying there anyway. And because you have the Airbnb has really bad reviews. When you go to book
Yeah.
it, it's got a 3.5 star out of only 3 reviews.
I
which is
tried to click
pretty bad.
everywhere. I wanted to read some of the reviews, but I don't think you can.
No, I don't think so either. But yeah, I was like, that's why, because this guy's a creepo, and people are like, that's why. Nope.
So-
it's because
How many times did that happen? How many times did not Rick catch you?
catch me. He caught me once. I was able
That's
to do it. Yeah, I was able to do it on the second pass through.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, because I ran straight to I ended up running to the basement,
Mm-hmm.
hid down in the basement. Then he goes in
Yes.
his little room. You run past him. Nora tries to call you,
Yes.
bitch. And then he's like, eh, and starts running at you. And then I didn't know where to go. I think I ran upstairs, but I couldn't figure out which room to go in. And he got me. Restart, do it all again. Go into the room where the closet to the attic is. Hide in the closet. And then he walks away or something. And then you quickly grab the ladder, go up
Yeah.
in the attic, hide there. And that, man, that was just like he got me maybe 10 times before I finally got it.
I didn't know that I was gonna have to go up in the attic until I like went out of the room, and like I saw him like, or I was getting ready to go out of the closet, and I saw him like peering around. Oh no, he got me twice, because the second time I tried to shut the basement door. And when I turned around to shut the basement door, he just killed me right there.
Oh, like through the door or
Through
something?
through the door.
Oh,
And so I was like, okay, don't shut the door. And then I went upstairs, hid in the closet, and then I was like, okay, like now I can go downstairs. But then it didn't want you to do it. Like it was a weird scenario. You had to get the ladder. And so it was that, oh man, that was a tricky end, because I wasn't sure. Like I was trying to rack my brain on how to win the game. Cause I was like,
right.
you're in a dialogue with him. Like, what are you supposed to do? And then I was like, okay, you can run downstairs because
Yeah, I think
you're
he
in
goes
that
to
room.
He goes to board up the front door.
Yeah,
That gives you a chance to run away.
run away. Yeah, and you can't run towards the door because you have to run upstairs. And so
Right.
you're better off just to run downstairs, because there's a little room under the stairs, which is hinted to you because you're playing hide and seek with Mike and you hide down there. Yeah, so weird.
Yeah, but luckily, happy ending because Mike and Nora come back. I guess the not Rick runs away.
Mm-hmm.
They call the cops. I forget. Did the blurb at the end say that the cops caught him? I don't. I think that it said that they didn't find him.
Yeah,
right?
he was nowhere to be found, but it said in there that the Airbnb guy was like, after he told him what he looked like, the guy never messaged them
Never
again.
replied back. That's right.
Yeah, because that guy knows. He knows.
Maybe it is him. Nah.
Oh, that'd be wild. Next
Double
episode,
twist.
double twist. It is actually him.
Okay, but
that was weird.
we're going on for forever, and I feel
It's
like
true.
at times like these, the answer is pretty obvious. But Tooth, I gots to know. Would you play? Would you recommend people play this game or pass on it?
So there is one moment that is just inexcusable to me
Oh no.
in the game. And you probably know what it is.
Well, if it's not the peeing, then there's only
No.
one other thing. I don't know though.
You go into the pizza shop and
Mhm.
everybody is freaking eating, and oh my god, it's so disgusting. Such a disgusting thing, and you're in there for so long and you have to eat the pizza and you sound disgusting. They both sound just absolutely despicable, gross.
Everyone's just chewing with their mouth open.
Everyone's chewing with their mouth open. There's an
Yeah.
option in the settings to turn eating noises off.
True.
I did that and it didn't change it. Inexcusable.
way.
Inexcusable for the developer. If that's a glitch, that's just silly. You need to fix that immediately in a patch because I was disgusted.
So
by
are you
that.
saying pass on the game because of that?
I'm not going to say pass, but it's close in my opinion.
Okay.
Because that whole part is like 20 minutes long and you got to
They
deal with
almost
that.
crossed a line.
They
Yeah.
did almost cross the line. I'm going to say play. The game is like pretty cheap. You can get actually all the Fears of Fathom for like $24. You can get the
Oh.
whole bundle right now on sale, but this one is like pretty cheap by itself too. And it's, I don't know, like I played for 5.5 hours and
I played for about 3 hours.
yeah, I think in the settings or in the game it tells you 2 hours of content. But you're not going to get it the first time. Maybe you will. I don't know. Maybe you're a gamer.
Yeah.
But I think it's good. I think it's a pass or a play. Almost pass, but play.
Almost a pass, but a play. I agree. Play it. It's a good way to spend a few hours, like tops a few hours. I guess you can spend 5.5 hours if you're trying to get all the achievements and stuff. And there's a lot of little stuff. I really appreciate the little touches. Like all the commercials were all pretty creative. The
Mhm.
TV show while you're eating dinner was crazy.
Oh, weird. The mayonnaise
Gasoline
thing.
ramen.
Oh, you had gasoline ramen?
Yeah, gasoline ramen. Gasoline
Oh.
soaked ramen.
I had mayonnaise, like a mayonnaise cake.
I think that was the first one. And then he
Yeah.
puts that in the oven, he burns it, and then he yells at his
Oh.
grandma to eat it. And she doesn't
Oh.
she's like, "Is it poison?" He's like, "No, it's not poison, grandma."
I didn't make it that far. I'll have to go
You
back
didn't
and
watch
watch
the
it.
whole thing?
No.
You spent all this time going back replaying parts and you didn't watch all of the commercials or the whole TV show.
No, I was
Shame.
I was disgusted by
you.
the mayonnaise thing. It was so gross.
Well, it was awesome. It was really creative and gross.
So-
and I'm
so
curious
weird.
whose voice that guy's voice was.
yeah, that one sounded a little familiar too, but I couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
All
But all the little touches,
Yeah, little
definitely
touches
a
good.
play from me. Yeah.
There was one part in the very beginning that was a little mini game. Did you play the mini game?
Yes, I'm glad you brought this up.
Okay.
I saw on Steam that you got the achievement for beating it with like 70 plus health.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Yeah, I played it 3 times, lost a couple times, and finally got it. I think I ended with 20 health. 96% accuracy. But I didn't want to keep just spending time playing and replaying that part. So,
I did
but
because
I'm sure you had to because it's hard.
because I thought that there would be a secret achievement.
And there is.
There
Well,
isn't.
explain what the
actually.
game is.
So I'll play a clip because I have it.
Okay.
But it's a little mini game, and you are typing words, and your typed words shoot little lasers at these alien monsters, and you're trying to make it through the level by killing all of them by typing all of the words. There are some aliens that are a little bit faster. This is a stupid mini game that's in the very beginning of the game. You don't even have to get up from your desk because you play this mini game. That's why
The
you're there
music
working.
is awesome.
The
though.
music is awesome. That's why you're working there so late. I can guarantee it. But
Yeah.
I thought there would be a secret achievement for 100% health and 100% accuracy.
Oh.
100 to 100. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. W's in
Good
the
job.
chat. W's in the chat. Secret achievement. It wasn't. I was so saddened by that because I had spent 30 minutes playing that game to get 100
Yeah.
100 because I would get to the very end and like one of the fast ones would like swipe me and I'd go down to 80 and I'd be like, damn it, I had to restart.
Or
And I
one of the
did.
ones with 3 freaking letters or 3
Oh.
freaking words
Yeah.
to kill it. Yeah.
But
Really cool. Fun music, fun little mini game. And it's little
Yes.
things like that that make me definitely say play this game. It's worth the money.
yes.
Another thing is that it made me want to go back and play the other episodes, the other 4 episodes that they have. If
Mhm.
it's anything like that, like I want to play the other ones for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah,
So-
really good. There's a
Nice.
yeah, there's just so many little details.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
I think it's time to move on to the Great
Wheel of Games.
So,
That
the
was
Great Wheel of
closer.
Games, we spin the wheel, we pick a new game, we play it between episodes, and just like we did just now with Fears to Fathom Woodbury Getaway, we talk about it on the next episode. So,
Mhm.
but before we do anything, we have to add to the wheel to make it
do.
even greater than it is right now. And Tooth, I gotta know what you're gonna add to the wheel.
So the game that I'm going to add to the wheel is called Nuclear Nightmare.
Nuclear Nightmare?
Nuclear Nightmare. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's sort of like a Lethal Company-ish game. So if we play this, we're gonna play together.
Yeah.
But you got to find classified materials. You got to find stuff and avoid the monsters. So sounds cool.
like Lethal Company.
It sounds like Lethal Company. It's a different graphic style. It's mostly positive reviews. I think it's cool. So
I'm into it. Add it up.
we're adding it.
I'm
All right.
going to be adding a game called Mega Loot.
Mega Loot.
Mega Loot. Mega Loot is an addictive inventory management roguelike RPG where meticulous loot management lets you create diverse and powerful builds for each run. With every new attempt, start from scratch and loot strategically to craft dominating setups and become the ultimate power hunter. I don't know what a lot of that stuff means, but watching the little video and looking at the screenshots, it just seems like you're trying to roll for good equipment and you're trying to buy the equipment. Otherwise, it's like an auto battler to get more money, to get more equipment, so that you can auto battle stronger things.
Okay.
So, sounds fun. Sounds cool.
Sounds
and
cool.
We're gonna add it to the wheel.
All right. And
Mega Loot.
then we spin the wheel. This is how we determine the next player pass. So Here it is.
Spin that wheel.
It's getting robust, the wheel.
Getting robust. Ooh,
Forgotten Dreams.
Forgotten Dreams. This is that little one I added.
It's Forgotten Dreams, a forgotten game. I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah, it was definitely a little game. I think made by one guy.
Free.
It's free on Steam. The best dreams are to be forgotten, for they will destroy if not. A strange and abstract first person game that explores the forgotten, navigate through maps and environments while completing objectives critical for survival. There's 2 reviews. It came out November 1st. Made by Hyper Studios. This is the game we're going to play in between episodes. And I'm not sure there's going to be a lot to talk about with this one,
Probably
but
not,
it could
but
be
could
it could
be.
be interesting. You never know. There could be some surprises there for us. Who knows?
Yeah.
But definitely Unreal Engine 5, interesting looking thing. But I think it's going to be a little spooky too. From what I remember about this one, I think it's going to be a little spooky. So, Forgotten Dreams.
Interesting.
It's free.
All right.
So,
That's easy. The free ones are good. And come back next time where we discuss it on the next episode of Player Pass.
that's right.
Yeah.
So, and that's also it for Mustache Ride this week. So, thanks everybody for joining us. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Remember, check out our Patreon, check out our Discord, suggest topics, or just say hi to us because we like talking to people and
Yeah.
you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And any last words for the people at home too?
Stay warm out there. Or cool. I don't know where you are, but it's 24 degrees where I am. So stay warm or cool.
Don't go hiking in snowstorms.
Yes, don't go hiking in snowstorms, that's so important. Don't pick up a hiker in a snowstorm either. Also
Don't
good.
fix a sink with a hammer.
Don't do that. No. Only good thing Mike did the whole game was call out Rick for fixing the sink with a hammer.
You fix many sinks? Then shut the hell up.
I don't think so, boy. But I've ended a couple episodes of a podcast, and this is an ending. See you guys
Bye-bye.
later.
See you next episode.
Bye.
Goodbye.